music playing there. Oh well, I'll sit that down. Anyhow, welcome to the NoMask podcast channel. I'm Daniel Lakovic, and I'm glad to be your host. And I say NoMask very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very sternly and very on purposely, because that's the whole reason I made the show, is because I'm sick of everybody wearing masks all the time, pretending to be people that they're not, trying to achieve all these agendas that are fucked up in the first place. Or sometimes they ain't even for fucked up agendas. Sometimes they're just used to wearing masks, or I don't know, man. But I will always give you my most authentic self, my real self. As if I would feel. I just feel sad about myself if I were to give you some bullshit story about who I am. I just try to be a decent human being these days, man. Not try to harm people, which invariably it happens. It's going to happen in life. We're going to bump into each other, but some people out there like bumping into each other on purpose, and I don't like it. I get bumped into all the time out there, man. And some people just have poor intentions, bad intentions. Some people have neutral intentions. Some people have good intentions. People are going to have their intentions, but the world we live in these days, this planet's ass backwards. It's like really backwards. It's completely backwards, man. It's so frustrating, It's like because it incarnated somewhere else. It'd be a lot easier, but whatever. We're here. We're doing it. I'm sure, we all have the same frustrations with the world we live in. Everybody's trying to make a dollar. Ain't nobody got enough dollars. Some people are desperate for dollars. Some people do whatever it takes to get the dollars. A lot of it focuses around the dollars. I want to apologize about the last episode. This is episode 4. Last episode was episode 3. I mentioned the giant pyramid scheme we live in. I'm not trying to push conspiracy theories or God is in charge of the world, and we are living in this world, and it will be as it will be, and it's running just how it's supposed to, I suppose. But we can improve. We can learn. We can change and treat. We can change how we. I could always learn more. I like to think I'm kind of intelligent, but the truth is that I don't know shit while I'm here on this planet. I know very little compared to what I could possibly know. So I'm always trying to learn, always trying to do better. That's what I try to do. I try to learn, I try to do better. And as I learn and I do better, then my life gets a little better, a little easier, some more efficient, and I'm causing less strife and conflict with my fellow men and women. And, that we can grow in a positive direction. And I will encourage that. And I'd like to thank God, when I say God, I don't mean any specific God. I'm the God of all religions. Whatever you like to think about, that's what we're talking about. It's all the same. It really is all the same. But me forming a relationship with the Creator, my Creator, or the universe Creator, or the universe, has immensely allowed me to become a better person. And it took me a lot of practice, and I'm still not a good person, but the effects have been monumental. I went from a selfish person who shoved everybody I bumped into, metaphorically, but to somebody who cares very deeply about spiritual laws and not harming other individuals on the planet and animals alike and stuff like that. And for that to take place is just fucking remarkable. And so I would like to say thank you to the Creator, and I couldn't be here today doing this without that. Without that, I wouldn't be shit. I don't even think I would probably exist. So it's cool. But Step 11, right? Step 11 says, sought to improve my conscious contact with God. And that hit me when I went through this step. It says, sought to improve my conscious contact with God. And I was like, holy shit. It's telling me I need to improve in this area. That means I suck in this area. And I analyze my life, and I'm like, yeah, I kind of really barely even consider the idea of a God halfway through my day at all, maybe a little bit here and there, but so I realized that it's telling me I fucking suck in the department, and so I try to practice and get better, and I think it's really starting to work, and I'm starting to have some actual effects in the world, so that's cool. Where my contact with source, we'll say source, starting to have actual real world effects for me, so that's cool. I like that. Personality change is cool, it helps me not be a selfish, self-destructive person, which is probably the only reason I could, I shouldn't really say that, have a drink here and there and not fly off the handle like I used to in my younger years, because I was that person. If I started on a little selfish roll, I was gonna roll, but thank you, God, for allowing me to be able to choose what's important to me. And God is what's important to me. You people are what's important to me. I really don't matter too much in the world. I do matter, but not that much in the grand scheme of things. But sorry, I got on a little tangent there. I plan to go on that topic for a reason. Because who can you trust? I don't know. I look at my life, and I look at people in my life, or people in my recent life, or who can I trust? I don't know. Gotta keep an eye on everybody. This planet's messed up. Everybody has their own selfish agendas that they want to achieve, so they can have the things that they want, and that's okay. You gotta have some of them. Like I want food, I want shelter, I want relations with women, I want $1 million. I want to drive sideways in my car on every street on the road, which I do half the time. But I don't know, man. Every corner I turn, there's somebody showing me who they are underneath the mask. It's scary, man. It's scary. I give everybody a chance or 2 or 3 or 5 or 6 or, I think, how can I help this person? And, get burned a couple times. Or, I try. I'm gonna go from here. Kara, we need to be friends, Kara. I mean, we live in the same city. We rode motorcycles together. We know some of the same people. Even we should be friends now. I think we should be friends now. I don't see why we're not friends. If anybody wants to ask her for me why we're not friends, and shoot me a comment on the Facebook post, that'd be cool. Back to the original episode. If anybody knows Barbara Morell, she's in the program. I would love for her to get a copy of this sent to her so she can see it and at least hear me out. It was cool. It was really cool, Barb. I don't know what happened. We weren't like best friends kicking or anything, but it was cool. We never had no beef. And years went by, and I'm living in Columbus, and my ex, Jasmine, she started acting kind of crazy, and said she was called the cops on me. I didn't even do anything wrong. She's like yelling, screaming, she's breaking shit, and I'm like, you ain't been in a fucking meeting in a year. You're getting all fucking crazy. So I broke up with her, and then she really wilded out, right? And then she was gonna leave in the truck, and I was like, I'm about to call her sponsor, right? I was concerned about her well-being. I called her sponsor, she didn't answer. And I was like, who else? She said, I remember somebody she mentioned before, Barb. I was like, I know Barb. I'll call Barb. I was like, hey, Barb, will you call Jasmine? Make sure she doesn't do anything rash and like wreck a truck and hurt herself or something. She's not acting too sound. And you're like, sure, yeah. And then, you did. And then, thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. I was concerned about her well-being, and then you know, somewhere along the line out of that, whatever she said to you, although I've done her no harm, made you think I'm a horrible person. So I don't know what it is that I did. And this is just like a public video. You know, I didn't do anything wrong. I was concerned about her. And then somehow you started looking at me like I'm the bad guy. So I don't know whatever she said to you and the rest of the city, which is starting to not add up to everybody in the rest of the city. You know, people wear masks. People lie to achieve their agendas. I just called you and asked you to help her because I was concerned about her well-being. You know, there's no lie in there. So then you blocked me. You wouldn't talk to me, and it's really weird. And I take offense when somebody blocks me like that. You know, I love you, but I'm offended by it. You know, probably at least talk to me and hear me out or something. Maybe you should call me. Anyhow, really no sweat off my brow, not brow. But, no, just what are you doing? That's my cat. What are you doing? You want to come on camera? Yeah. She's a good baby. Oh, I scared the shit out of you. Anyhow, I don't know, man. Who can you trust? Can you trust me? Still not 100% though, because I might slip and say something to the wrong person. That happens, you know. Things happen, but I will try my best to not cause a human being harm. I can give you that. It's out of, you know, reverence. You know, if I'm one part of the creation and there's other parts of the creation, I should probably try to show the whole creation the utmost respect. You know, so I'm no different. I'm no more important than anything else. Part of. It's hard, man. This planet's weird. It's backwards. You know, I think about it often. And I'm like, what if instead of everybody trying to charge everybody for their services, you know, take from everybody and rob from everybody, you know, all that, and fuck everybody's girlfriends and shit. What if we all tried to help each other instead? We all put all the inward, you know. It's like the ant colony. The ant colony, they just work as a team and they all build everything and then they do really fucking good together, right? We're like the opposite, you know. That means they seem smarter than us. Because we're at odds with each other all the time. We won't say it to their faces, which is weird. We think we're smart. We're going to be manipulative to try to achieve our agendas. You know. These are important topics to me because, you know, what can I do on this planet that's worthwhile? Is maybe try to help somebody, right? And people barely want to help themselves, so I can at least say some shit on camera in public, so you know it's true and you know it's what I really mean. And maybe you start nodding a little bit, and you're like, all right, maybe that helps. It's the best I got, and that's really the reason for the show. But who knows? Maybe I'll even be able to score a decent date out this fucking thing. Get at me. All right, I don't know. I got nothing. Not you, Tony. Fuck. Hopefully tomorrow at work I will have the time to do a podcast at work. And I'll show you guys around on some of the products and some of the deals I can cut you guys if you need to save some money on your holiday shopping. That's something I'd like to do, but I'm so tired, man. I got so much to do. I have no help. Everybody doesn't really care or something, you know. They really have their own agendas. But if it benefits them, you know, then they'll probably be around. But I got a couple good people in my life. Jacob. My cat's hiding in the book bag. Look at that. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's a good baby. He's a good baby. Yes, you are. She loves book bags. Anyhow, like I said, I want to thank God again. Starting to point me in some direction, so that's cool. Maybe I'm starting to listen, or I don't know. Nobody really commented anything on my post, on my episode 3 about things they may have heard about me. I'm gonna narrow that down. Anything you heard about mine and Jasmine's relationship? Welcome to the table. You're worried about last back from her. I would be too. I probably would, to be honest, but not anymore. It doesn't seem to harm me or anything. I can't die. But I need to try to slow me down some. If you would like to come on the show, so it's just not me rambling the whole time on this camera, you're more than welcome. Anthony, he's like 3 days in a row, he said you're coming, you don't come. If I say something, I'm going to do it. And if I can't, I'm going to call you and tell you, man, I'm sorry, I really can't. I can't. You know? But that rarely happens, because if I say something, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to go do it, because I made an obligation, you know, and then I look like somebody who doesn't do the things they say they're going to do and won't follow through. And then what good is my word? But Jacob, you should come on the show. I don't know why you don't want to come on the show. I love you. You're gay. Somebody's going to come on the show. Nico! You're always welcome. If anybody wants to come on the show, please write in the comments. You can come on over for the show anytime. We will make it happen around your schedule if need be. Well, really, right now, it's like 10 o'clock when I'm filming, but we'll figure it out. And you can even bring the topics if you want. I don't have to be the star of the show. Something else, man. I gotta write these things down. I really gotta write them down before I come out here. I don't know. I gotta shower and get some sleep and go to work for 11 more hours every day of my life. And I'm tired. I work like 3 full-time jobs to like make decent money in this country anymore. And I don't think there's that many hours in the day anymore. You know. Spent $150 at the grocery store. I think I got like 12 things. Wild. What am I forgetting? You guys have a good one. Is Daniel? I'm out of here. Peace. Hit me up. Leave some comments. Whatever's clever. Don't be afraid to say nothing. Be your authentic self. And I'm so tired. So I'm gonna keep going.